So at this stage, what do we find? That people are lost in various ways and various things. It's a very dangerous time. We are playing with it. It's extremely dangerous. And we do not know where we are. First of all, we will be held responsible for all our disasters ourselves. You see, intellectual feats and intellectual thinking is never going to give you any satisfaction, take it from me, because it is so limited. I am talking of the unlimited. And if you have to go to the unlimited, you have to become. Unless and until you become that, you cannot enjoy that unlimited love of God. Because rationality is limited. Coming to this room, I had to leave the car downstairs. In the same way, when this has to happen to you, it should happen to you beyond your mind. But then everything becomes logical, because you start seeing that you know so much about the divine laws. You know how the divine laws operate, how they work out, and you become the instrument, the master of those divine laws, which you start operating yourself. But for that, you have to give some time to yourself. It cannot be just today you come and you become that. But people have no time for themselves. I don't know where they spend their time with the watches in their hands. They have no time for themselves at all. All the advancement of the science has been for giving you time to meditate. Not to meditate the way people are telling you to take some mantra and jump onto it, but to get your realization and be in meditation, to grow in meditation. When we think we have achieved something, we should know there is no transformation within us. And this transformation comes to you. The twice born is the one that comes up like a bird out of an egg. That is twice born. A bird, also in Sanskrit called Dvijaha, means twice born, and a person who is a realized soul is also called Dvijaha. So when this egg is in a static state, it's the human state where we are. You can see on your head how the egg has been created by two balloons. One is the superego, by which we are conditioned, and another is the ego, on two sides. Now we are just closed up like this. Now when the Kundalini rises, when she awakens this center here, it sucks in these two sides, and the Kundalini pierces through your head, and you become the bird. The egg becomes the bird. A human being becomes the spirit, the realized. It just happens. You get transformed completely. It's a complete transformation. As a byproduct, of course, you get your physical, mental, emotional problem solved. I mean, cancer is cured only through surgery. It cannot be cured by anything else. We have cured cancer. You must have heard about it. Leukemia and all these diseases we have cured. And once you get realization, it's hard to get cancer. Very few people can get cancer after realization if they are established. No guarantee can be given for people who come to realization that they will be there all the time. Because if they try to fall all the time, how can you manage them? Supposing in a boat, people are trying to salvage some people out of the water, and you are identified with the crocodiles which are pulling your legs. At least you should not be identified and put full force to come up. If you cannot do it, if you do not want to do it, if you are lethargic about it, then whatsoever one may try to pull you out, it cannot happen. But once you are pulled out and settled down in the boat, you can pull out many people, and things can happen to you so dramatically, so dynamically, that you are yourself amazed at how you can give realization to people. An example I'll give you. Once I was traveling by ship, and the captain of the ship got his realization and told him that now you are a realized soul. He said, how can it be? I said, you are. You have got the power now flowing through you. Yes, it's true, there's something flowing. But how am I a realized soul? What can I do? I said, it's very simple. You can try somewhere. Unless and until you use this power, how will you know what it is? And it so happened, fortunately or unfortunately, a purser of the ship fell sick and he had pneumonia. So the captain wanted to send an SOS. So I said, I can go down and cure that person. There's no need to have anybody coming on a helicopter to this distance to cure the fellow. We can do something about it. He said, no, how can you go down? You're a lady and this and that. I said, all right, you can do it. You just ask that fellow to stop his bleeding thrice and you put your hand on such and such center. That is here. He said, how can that be achievable? Why not try before sending the SOS? And he did it and the fellow was all right. Then he was amazed. He said, is it? I said, now, do you believe you are a realized soul? He said, I have started beginning to believe. We don't believe ourselves. We have no faith in ourselves that we can be that. How can that be so easy? Many people ask me such a question. Why not? It has to. We see so many things in this world so miraculously done. Look at our eyes, how God has made them. With so many cones in it. It's the best camera that you could think of in the whole world. All out of your old cameras, you cannot make one eye out of it. And how easily we have got it. All such miracles we have seen in the world. But we don't want to believe in ourselves that we could be something one day. So must have faith in yourself. And don't believe in stories that are told to you. There are people who believe, there's another fellow who's telling that you have to become a high personality. You have to be very noble. The change is within, not without. You see, all these false and mythical ideas, if you carry on, you go ahead with it. Nobody can help you and convince you. You go ahead with it till you break your neck or till you break something that is within you. How can you stop it? There's no way of stopping it. Only logically you must come to a conclusion. To understand that if something has to happen, it must happen in your awareness that you should feel the collective consciousness that is manifesting. But some people can be sitting down here, you see, they might feel that suddenly this starts moving like that, what they call materialism. This is not your awareness. This is moving from here to here. Then logically understand that why should God move this from here to here? What is the interest of God to move this one from here to this place? What is so great? Or somebody gives you a diamond. There is a guru in India who gives diamonds to very rich people, not to poor, only to rich. They must understand what is the interest of God in diamonds. What is so great in diamonds? They are just stones. Why should God give you diamonds? Have you come here to seek diamonds? Better go to shops. So this kind of understanding should come to us that these things that are happening are some sort of a black magic business. It's materialization. Then there's somebody who says that you can fly in the air. First of all, logically, do you want to fly in the air? Already you are flying quite a lot. I mean, after some time, you will have to queue up your aeroplanes. It is so much already doing. Now what more do you want? Why do you want to fly in the air? Now you want to fly in the air. Why not ask your guru to fly? Just put him on the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Ask him to fly. Good idea. See for yourself if he can fly. If you want to even fly, at least try him for flying. Instead of that, you don't mind paying money for higher courses and wasting all your money, draining it out. You must have brains. What happens to your brains to understand that this is not the way you are going to gain anything?